Hi everybody, Teresa with Wreath Addiction RN. Sorry, I kind of realized I look like crud, but that's all right. You're not going to see me much. So I'm going to be panning down. I'm hoping it's going to work this time. This is take 2. So let me tell you a little bit about what we're going to do. We're making a patriotic wreath with no sign. So these are our ribbons, the star and the polka dot. And then these are our funky bows. This is going to be our funky bow. And then this is our mesh, the dark blue, and this is going to be our ruffles. And I cut these at, I do believe, 22. Yes, these are at 22, and the poofs are going to be about 10 to 12. This is my wreath frame from Dollar Tree. It has 18 total ties. It has 6 long ones in the center, and it has 6 long ones in the center of the frame here, like this is a triangle, a section, so it's in the center of each section, and then it has a short one on each crossbar. Okay, so and the short ones is where the funky bows are going to go, and the long ones are going to have the tails in it, and then we'll make a big bow. So I'm hoping that I got it fixed so that I can actually pan down so that you can see this and it not move. So let's give it a try. So far, so good. All right, so I take my mesh. I might need to pan out just a little bit, I don't know. So anyway, so I take my mesh and I scrunch it. And you can see that I had already done this, and I took it, it's all the farther I got. So, and then I'm going to stick it right here before this tie, and I'm going to zip tie it. I do that because when we're going to come back around, we'll stop at this place, and I don't want it to be too bulky if I were to do it on a short tie. So I try and always remember to put it on a, on a bigger long tie. Then I just hook it. And you hear it, and just pull it, and then I go ahead and just slip it to the back. I take care of that last to cut those off, because I will have a total of 3 of those. I'll be pulling this out. We're going to take this. I'm a measurer. I try to be a little, I mean, like I measure 10, and then I kind of like give it a little bit extra. No more than 12. This is catching on itself. I've not had that happen very often. So if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. The little picture that shows up in the corner, or the bell icon, I greatly appreciate it. I do have a Facebook page as well. Again, Wreath Addiction RN, and I have an Etsy store. I do have a free Facebook group where you may post pictures of your projects that you have made and or live videos that you have done, so we can share our crafts. And that's called Create with Addiction RN. This will probably be my last patriotic item for the summer, but I only have one other one in there, and that's the paint stick one. That there's a video on my channel for that, the 5-gallon paint stick. So please take some time and check out my other videos. I greatly appreciate it. I put new content on my page every Wednesday and Friday. And then I am live on Facebook every Thursday. Everything is at 8 p.m. Central Time. I poof as I go. Some people do, some people don't. Try and pull my ties down. If I remember, it's always a good idea. I do this every single time because I'm trying to keep the edges from not facing upward. So I gather each time. Most of these poofs are between 10 and 12. Kind of stop in between the 11 and the 12 mark. This one will be airing on 4th of July. I hope you are all having a safe and fun 4th of July. A lot of people may not be watching this one because they may be watching some fireworks, which that's okay. They'll be there for the replay. If you have any questions, please type them. I will be answering questions and comments on the video. I love that blue, it's really sparkly. And we're almost to the beginning of the outer row. Okay, so we're going to use the same tie that we did not tie before. It's just going to go right on top of that one. And we're going to twist it. Now it's encompassed both of those. I'm going to pull this up to the front. And this is where I will be putting my next zip tie. I'll be making sure again that this is all able to be pulled correctly so that the poofs are good. And I just take this and I put it around here just like I did the other one and zip tie it. If I can get it in the hole. So see, making sure you can see that. So and I just scoot it as close as I can to the tie. I go ahead and pull that one through there, so that's like that. So I'm going to scoot it as close as I can to the tie, and then I'm going to tighten it. Okay? And then I'm going to re-poof this out. There we go. All right. Now we're starting on the inner one. This is very, very quick. And again, we're going to go 10 to 11. This is a very economical way to make your own wreath forms. I get mine from Dollar Tree. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. So 10, I'm going to definitely go to 22 there. So that's a 12-inch on the inner. See how it looks. So I don't want it pulled. I think that's what we're going to stick with. There we go. Let's do the next one and see. So that was definitely 12. The other ones were like closer to 11. So let's just see. So that's 12. Okay. Okay. And we are at the back to the one we started on. Okay. We're going to tie this here. This is not cooperating. There we go. I always take a pipe cleaner and when I cut it, wrap it around there, and then we need one more zip tie. Okay, so we're going to put this last zip tie on one of the center rings. It doesn't matter if it's number 2 or number 3. And I'm going to zip tie that. Pushing it down as well, just like so. I don't know if you can see that or not. There we go. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut it, not super close to the zip tie, but close. Be careful that you don't cut your other mesh. And then I'm just going to take my zip tie or my pipe cleaner, and I'm just going to wrap this around like so, so that whenever I start my next one, because there's enough on here to do the This is a 14, so there's wreath frames that are 10 and 12 and 10 and smaller that you could use that on those. So, all right. So, let's get this stuff out of the way. All right, so now we're going to, I'm thinking about doing a ruffle. A real ruffle, not a cruffle. Let's just see how it's going to look. I'm trying to do like Lori. I'm not a good. I like the way that looks. Cute, right? So let's see how it looks in here. So the ruffles are going in the long pipe cleaners. And when you put them in, like I try and make sure that they're even, that they match each other. Let's try one more, see how we like it. Just try and go down the middle. I just watch my eye and like I just like zone in on the center is what I try to do. And then you can see though that like this is kind of not even. So basically I'm just going to loosen my finger up a little bit and see if those will be even. So I try and do that before I put it into the wreath itself. This is a fabric mesh here, and I got this from Old Time Pottery, I do believe. Because I kind of like that blue to show. What do you guys think? I think it's good. I'm trying to stay in the camera. There we go. Super cute. All right, next one. I need to figure out how Lori does that. She's better than I. She's been doing it a lot longer too. So Lori's my business coach and my mentor for creative ideas as well. So if you're interested in joining her group, I have an affiliate link. And I have affiliate links listed in the description where I get my supplies. Deco Exchange, Craft Outlet, Waterman's Loft. Craft Outlet doesn't have one. Waterman's Loft. I like it. I haven't done a ruffle in a while. Kind of goes in like a butterfly. You want your wings to the sides. Of course, I lost the other pipe cleaner. There it is. Got hidden behind the mesh. There we go. And I do like overlap them so that, you know, so I just overlap. All right, so the bottom is done. So this has a stripe of dark blue in it. I don't know if you can see that. Some dark blue. And you can put something on the end to hold it down. I usually do. And since I must be getting to the part of the roll that was to the end, it's more curly. So I may do that to help hold it down. Just kind of move it around. Just be gentle, somewhat gentle with it, because it does fray. That's just what mesh does, is frays. Even fabric mesh. So here's my little weight. I got this from Dollar Tree. Helps. Alright, I see it, I feel it, I couldn't see it. So not every wreath has to have a sign, and not every wreath has to be decked to the hilt. I made a really super cute watermelon wreath the other day, and it just had one little pick in it, and it was a pancake wreath. It was adorable. You can take your scissors and trim some of those little, we call it giving it a haircut, if you feel the need to do that. Just be careful again that you don't cut into your mesh. Last one. Okay, I'm going to zoom out just a tad bit, not a lot. Maybe we can get the ribbons in there. So here's my ribbons. Some people fold them inside, some people fold them on the outside. I fold it and then I just scrunch it like so. I bend it like so, and then I pick a tie, and I turn it, and then I spread them out, and then I refold them again. Okay. This ribbon would also look good with some burlap base, but I wanted to do it on the blue. I think I cut these to 13 inches. I don't think I told you that. Yes, 13 inches. And the funky bow is 26. Since it's all about the ribbon, I wanted the ribbon to show a lot. So I made them a little bit longer. I normally do, most of my stuff is at 12 inches for ribbons. So. Last one on the bottom for the regular. And I try and make sure that like the blue dot is going to the blue or to the stripe or to the burlap. I try to set them that direction. This ribbon here, thank goodness, there's no upside down or right side up. You can just put it in. A lot of the truck ribbons or things like that are word ribbons. You have to make sure that I want to do that the opposite way so this goes with the dot and this goes with the star. Going on here, vice versa. So I kind of fell over, so I couldn't tell. There we go. And you just keep running their hands through them like that, and that makes them curl. I'm getting better and better at making them curl. Takes practice, and then it just happens. Voila! last one. Okay, going to zoom out just a little bit more so you can see it because it's getting bigger. All right, so these do have the words. So we'll see how it's going to look. It's going to be fine. Okay, so this is 36 or 26 inches. So I take this and I gather it, and then I'm going to take the back tail and twist it so that it's in the front, so that it's got both about 6 inches. We'll see how that looks. We might make the loop a little bit smaller, make the tails a little bit longer. There we go. I'm kind of new to the funky bow thing, but I like it. I like it a lot. Some people have put funky bows inside their regular bows as well. I just wanted to add a little bit more to my wreath. If I can find that other tail. These pipe cleaners are liking to hide from me tonight. Sorry, because I messed around trying to find the pipe cleaner. My tails were not even when I put my pipe cleaner in, so let's try it again. There we go. Again, you fold it like this, and then you just turn the back side so that the good side of the ribbon is facing the front, and then you stick it in your tie. Not too worried about the wording on these, to be honest with you. I think it's going to be fine. the bow. So there's so many things. People make funky bows and make a whole bow. Like they'll cut multiple ribbons at 26 inches and they'll just make multiple of these and just keep adding to the bow and making their bow that way. Makes for a really pretty bow as well. I haven't done that yet, but I have watched people do that. Very pretty. Another thing I've done in these small pipe cleaners is I also have had, which would have been good too, some tubing, and I put tubing in there as well to kind of add something to it. Alright, so there is that. I'm going to go ahead and spread out for just a minute so you can see it. Super cute. I like it, like it, like it. Okay, so let me put that there. Let's drag out the bow maker. Get a drink. Okay, so I have this and this. I didn't know if I was going to use that. Of course, we have the star. Sorry. Don't know what happened. It does that whenever I move. Lucy, get down. So let's start with the dots. So we're making a long bow, a long tail. Now I'm going to cut this ribbon again. Be very, very careful that you don't cut your other ribbon, because I have done that before. It's not very fun. We're going to take a zip tie and go underneath all of our ribbons. Make sure you have it turned the right way, of course. So here's the bow, and we just keep fluffing and moving our loops. And I fluff my loops out. I've seen some people that have flat loops. I'm not a flat loop person. I fluff and fluff and fluff. I like my loops to be fluffy. Okay, so I'm not going to tighten this because I am going to still play with this for a little bit to make sure everything is where I want it. But I can tell you that I'm going to take a piece of this ribbon right here, probably 10 inches at least, and I'm going to cut it, and it's going to go in the center. Okay, so that's going to pull out some of the red. Either I'll use that one or I'll use this one right here to do that as well, possibly. So one of those will go in the center to cover the cable tie, just so you know. Or you know what? I have one other thing. I may try one of these as well, so I'll show you those so you can see those. I found those in the box, so just some wired ribbon or rope there, and that may go across the center as well, so we'll see. But anyway, so this is what we have. This is going to go in the center. This is like the showstopper bow, and it's going to go in the center of this wreath. Pretty cool, huh? So I think that's going to be adorable. And I'm going to take these and twirl them, so be watching for the finished picture so that you can see how I actually did my bow. I do want to show you one other thing before we get off here of how I do my ties. So I will twist these a couple more times. So I'm not adding anything else to these. I will twist those pipe cleaners. I will cut them down pretty short. Be very careful again that you don't cut anything, and then I'll just take this little tip there that's in there. There's a little tip, and I will fold it over. That's what I'll do. Okay, and I'll go around and do that to all of them. So again, here we go. Wow, I like it. There we go. Lots of ribbon there, huh? Ooh, I like it. I like it, I like it. I appreciate it if you would share this video on your page. And again, I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. And be watching for me again on YouTube every Wednesday and Friday, and on Facebook on Thursday. So thanks again, Teresa with Wreath Addiction RN. Thanks, guys. Bye.